Blane Charles Media presents Life, Living Fiercely, Empowered. I just read this most amazing article in the latest issue of Living Buddhism. Yes, April Living Buddhism. Amazing journal. And it was so juicy that I had to share it with you before I even put on my coat and step out the door. Yes. Which brings me to our theme. Our theme today is roots, remain true. Yes. And this article is entitled Enduring Dialogues. And this particular one is The Power of Hope. I'll show you. The Power of Hope. Thoughts on Peace and Human Rights. Adolfo Perez Esquivel and Daisaku Ikeda. Adolfo is the recipient of the Nobel Peace Prize in 1980 for his efforts to protect human rights. We love you, Adolfo. And I'm talking about human rights. I'm wearing my new Femme Fatale tanked tea dress from the FLUID project. Thank you so much. I received the gift of 3 wonderful tea dresses, and this one is my tank tea dress, and I love it. And this is what Adolfo had to say about returning to our true roots. Quote, I am reminded of an African proverb: if you don't know where you're going, go back to find out where you came from. When along our journey through life we lose sight of our destination, returning to our starting point helps us see where we are going. Yes. And Daisaku Ikeda also said, quote, we must return to our true roots, the common house, quote unquote, you speak of, the starting point for all human beings, transcending ethnicity and nationality. To accomplish that, we must change our way of life at the most fundamental level, to one of harmonious cooperation, aiming for the happiness of both ourselves and other people. And this was all inspired by the 1993 Los Angeles race riots, and Daisaku Ikeda wrote a poem dedicated to his visit in the United States. And part of that poem I want to share with you. As each group seeks their separate roots and origins, society fractures along 1,000 fissure lines. When neighbors distance themselves from neighbors, continue your uncompromising quest for your true roots in the deepest regions of your lives. Seek out the primordial roots of humankind. Then you will without fail discover the stately expanse of Jiyu unfolding in the depths of your life. Here is the home, the dwelling place, to which humankind traces its original existence, beyond all borders, beyond all differences of gender and race. Here is a world offering true proof of our humanity. So I wanted to share that with you because I think that, we're living in a time where we're getting too caught up in labels and identities, and we're straying away from our commonalities, which is being a human, being a celestial being of light, or a Buddha, yes, and really coming together. And I use those words a lot. I love those 2 words, coming together, and that's something that we have to really think more about as we move forward in 2022. Let's make this year phenomenal, and let's embrace our brethren. And on that note, I want to remind you to stay focused, determined, hydrated, persistent, and just really optimistic about your achieving your goals and dreams and the future of our country and our world. And lots of love and light goes out to my peoples in Ukraine and Russia. Yes. And let's win. So until tomorrow, always remember, life, living it fiercely, empowered.